So the potentially catastrophic escalation of the Russia-Ukraine war, Kiev is now alleging that Moscow deployed an intercontinental ballistic missile against Ukraine. Now Russia, for its part, has remained pretty tight-lipped and has refused to comment on the Ukrainian claim. And what is interesting is that the United States of America, that has been backing the Ukrainian war effort, is denying that Russia launched an ICBM. Our next story decodes as to how the Russia-Ukraine war is continuously escalating, and the possibility of a miscalculation at this stage of war is very real. Take a look.
A chilling escalation in the Ukraine war. Ukraine accused Russia of launching an ICBM. Kiev said the non-nuclear missile targeted the central city of Dnipro. President Volodymyr Zelensky accused Moscow of turning Ukraine into a testing ground for advanced weaponry.
He is so afraid that he uses new missiles and he searches the world for other places to find weapons. In Iran, in North Korea. Today there was a new Russian missile. All the characteristics, speed, altitude of an intercontinental ballistic missile. An investigation is currently underway.
The alleged ICBM strike comes amid a broader missile barrage, representing a potential game-changing moment in modern warfare. Capable of striking targets thousands of kilometers away, these missiles symbolize the ultimate weapon of strategic deterrence. With the range exceeding 5,500 kilometers, ICBMs can theoretically reach virtually any global target, making them the most devastating long-range weapons in military arsenals. The US, Russia, China, France, India, UK, and North Korea are the only countries known to have operational ICBMs. Russia and US have the biggest stockpile of these missiles that can carry nuclear warheads and hit any target on the planet. Modern ICBMs equipped with MIRV technology allow multiple targets located at different locations to be engaged with the same missile with several warheads. The Kremlin did not confirm it had deployed the weapon and asserts it is doing everything possible to avoid a nuclear conflict. The British government has issued a stark warning describing potential ICBM use against Ukraine as a conflict escalation of unprecedented magnitude.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop that right there. All right, man. Hey, things getting interesting, man. Things are getting very interesting. All right, because there's no backing out of this, man. There's no backing out of this world. This World War III scenario. It's gonna take place. All right, we see it heating up. But without further ado, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. And Shalom to 144,000. It's the brother Amba Wan Padaf from the GMS Denver camp, coming at you with a lesson in regards to end time prophecy, man, World War III, and how this whole conflict with Russia and the Ukraine ties in to America, Babylon the Great, being destroyed. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get a preset real quick before we continue this video. All right, Revelation 18 and verse 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. Now that great city Babylon is talking about America. All right, because at the end of all this, guess what? America's going to be completely destroyed by way of thermonuclear fire, man. And the talks of nuclear missiles are heightening. All right. Now Russia didn't fire no nuke yet, but they're working up to it, man. as the tensions in that region begin to heat up and intensify. All right, as you know, recent news, okay, Joe Biden approved the usage of long-range precision strike missiles over there in Ukraine. All right, that they supplied, the Ukrainians with. So now Russia is, pretty much saying, hey, man, you're doing too much, and we're gonna have to, take some action. So this is the response, man. They said that they launched a ICBM missile over there on Ukraine. Russia did. So things are intensifying, man. Okay. And the end result is going to be America being destroyed, because they know that the U.S. and NATO is behind this shit, man. They're behind the whole war in Ukraine, man. They're using Ukraine as a proxy. Okay. And then you got the whole situation with Israel, bombing the shit out of them Palestinians. All right. And Iranians, and you get that whole situation going on over there in the Middle East. All right. And the United States backs up who? The state of Israel. So they're a target, man, on both sides, man. They getting targeted by every damn body. You got those damn Ishmaelites and those fucking Elamites over there in the Middle East. All right, looking at the U.S. sideways, and then you got the Russians looking at them sideways, man. So, hey, man, it's about to get crazy. It's about to get real crazy out here. We told you, man. The prophets told you, man. This is all biblical prophecy. And Donald Trump can't stop this. Okay? But the end, like I said, the end result is America is going to be destroyed, man. Point blank, period. And we'll play a little bit more of this, but I got something else I want to show y'all too.
Up attacks on civilian centres, killing children. They've deployed at least 10,000 North Korean troops to the battle. And there are unconfirmed but media reports today of Russia firing a new ballistic missile into Ukraine, which we know have been preparing for months.
Every now and then they are raising the issue of nuclear doctrine, nuclear retaliation, etc., etc. So they are playing a nuclear gamble. Whether they really mean it, it's...
Okay, so Russia has, Russia has changed their nuclear doctrine, their rules when it comes to using nuclear missiles, man. They said pretty much if any NATO nation crosses the line, all right, they're gonna use nukes, man. You see, these are these are the prophecies coming to pass, man. We got the truth.
Very hard to foresee. We don't see in their heads. We only know that this is irresponsible.
This development arrived against a backdrop of Russia's rapidly evolving nuclear doctrine. Russia this week updated its nuclear strategy, allowing nuclear weapon deployment against non-nuclear states. The move was seemingly triggered by the US permitting Ukraine to use ATACMS missiles against Russian military targets. Within days of getting the green light, Ukraine fired a barrage of American and British missiles on Russian territory. Moscow has warned of severe reprisals. The war clearly is entering uncharted territory. Bureau Report, WION, Wild is One.
All right, you see it? Oh, man. Hey, call Allah Yahweh Basham Shai. Everything is working out beautifully, man. All right? So America, man, they still think that they're the big, bully on the block, man. But little do they know, Russia got some things up their sleeve, man. And they're going to find out the hard way. All right? And ultimately, these other heathen nations are going to turn against, or I'm going to say America's allies are going to turn against them. All right? Because they're really putting their allies in danger, man. Because I know the brother, Karat Dazar from GMS Vegas did a lesson talking about this. He said, look, man, the United States is dragging, the United States and Israel is dragging all these other nations into this world war, man, by their own actions. Because if you know how, NATO works, if one NATO nation gets attacked, then they all, got to jump in. You see? So if Russia decides to attack some country over there in Europe, such as Germany, right, because they're closer, Russia could attack Germany. You know what I'm saying? due to this decision made by Joe Biden, man. All right, they're over there poking the bear, man, and the bear could lash out on the U.S. allies, man. And then what's gonna happen? They're gonna turn against the United States. They're gonna say, you know what, fuck the U.S. because they're getting us into a situation that we don't need to be in. They're provoking Russia to do things that, you know, is gonna ultimately affect us and our well-being. So they're gonna eventually turn against America and shoot missiles on America. Look, man, let's get that precept real quick, and then we'll get another news article.